Hi, welcome back to the communication series where we are learning to talk in a way that actually connects. Quick hello to all my new viewers. Welcome. If you enjoy practical tips on communication and personal growth, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you forget. In episode 1, we talked about what you say. In episode 2, we covered how you listen. And today, it's time for the middle child of communication, the one we all ignore until it ruins everything: tone and delivery. Because the truth is, people don't just hear your words, they feel your energy. Your tone is basically your personal soundtrack. It tells people whether to trust you, laugh with you, or take cover. Psychologists say only 7% of communication is words. The rest, tone, pace, pitch, facial expression, pauses, all the music behind the words. Ever noticed how a sarcastic, oh great, and a genuine, oh great, use the exact same words but opposite meanings? Tone is emotional context. It's how your brain decides what's safe, what's funny, and what's offensive. Even babies pick up on tone before they understand words. That's why a soothing voice calms them faster than any vocabulary ever could. So when you speak, you're not just transferring information, you're transferring emotion. Now, let's simplify tone into three main moods. The warm tone: open, friendly, and genuine. Sounds like, hey, how have you been? You smile through your voice. People trust you immediately. The flat tone: neutral but often mistaken as cold. Sounds like, yeah, I'm fine. Useful in professional settings but risky in relationships. The sharp tone: fast, clipped, and reactive. Sounds like, I said I'm fine. Great for debates, terrible for dinner conversations. Now, here's the twist: tone isn't good or bad by itself, it's about context. A sharp tone in an emergency saves time, but a sharp tone in a meeting, hmm, you've just lost the room. Good communicators don't have one tone, they have range. Tone's partner in crime is delivery. The how behind the what. It's how you pace, pause, and emphasize your words. Let's take this line: I didn't say she stole the money. Depending on which word you stress, the meaning changes 7 times. Try it. I didn't say she stole the money. Maybe someone else did. I didn't say she stole the money. Oh, someone else stole it? I didn't say she stole the money. Maybe she borrowed it. Delivery gives direction to your words. It's how you turn facts into feelings. And sometimes what you don't say, the pauses, say the most. Let's talk about some tone fails we all commit. The overly professional voice. You think you sound confident, but you sound like an email. Too crisp, too polished, too robotic. Good morning. As per our previous discussion, I'll circle back once I receive your confirmation. Now imagine saying that to your best friend. They think you're possessed by Outlook. It's great to be clear and professional, but when every word sounds pre approved by HR, people stop feeling your message. Remember, warmth doesn't reduce authority, it builds it. A simple, hey, just checking in, want me to send it over now, sounds way more human and confident. The people pleaser tone. Everything sounds like a question. Hi, just checking if you got my email. You sound unsure of yourself even when you're right. You think you are being polite, but you end up sounding hesitant. Like, I just wanted to ask if maybe you had the chance to look at the report. Instead of simply saying, hey, did you get a chance to review the report yet? The defensive tone. You respond to tone, not content. Why would you even say that? Instead of, can you tell me what you meant? Defensive tone ends conversations before they start. The flat digital tone. Over text or voice notes, your tone disappears completely. Sure can mean sure or sure. If you can't rely on tone, add clarity. Voice notes help, so do emojis. Just use them wisely. Now, here's something most people miss: your tone and delivery aren't random, they are learned. They've been shaped by years of tiny experiences, upbringing, and environment. If you grew up in a loud, expressive household, you naturally sound energetic, even when you're calm. If you grew up around calm talkers, you might sound distant, even when you care deeply. We subconsciously mirror what we hear the most. Culture and language. In some cultures, direct speech sounds confident. In others, it sounds rude. So, what's assertive in one place might be aggressive somewhere else. Language itself shapes tone. English is rhythm based, Hindi and Spanish are melody based, Mandarin is tonal, and French flows with emotion. Every language trains your ear and your voice a little differently. Personality and emotion. Your personality type affects how you sound. Extroverts project energy outward, introverts conserve it. Even your mood can rewrite your tone in seconds. Digital habits. Constant texting, short form talking, and voice notes, they've made our delivery faster but less expressive. We rush emotion because we think attention spans are shrinking, but tone thrives on slowing down. So the next time someone says, "You sound rude" or "You sound uninterested," don't take it personally. Take it as feedback. Your tone is your history playing live. Now let's see how we can improve tone and delivery without becoming someone else. Record yourself. Cringe? Yes. Effective? Also yes. You'll instantly hear where your energy drops or spikes. Add micro smiles. A tiny smile changes your vocal warmth instantly. It's the oldest broadcast secret in the book. Play with pace. Speed up when you're excited, slow down when it matters. Your pacing is your emotional punctuation. Mirror your listener. If they are calm, soften. If they are high energy, match it a bit. That builds rhythm. Breathe. It sounds silly, but most bad tone comes from holding breath or speaking too fast. Breath equals balance. Think of your tone like your outfit. You don't wear the same thing everywhere. Work call, polished, clear tone. Friend venting, warm, slow, soft tone. Real narration, punchy, expressive, rhythmic tone. It's not about being fake, it's about being intentional. Because tone is not about sounding nice, it's about making people feel safe enough to listen. So, next time you talk, ask yourself, am I speaking to inform or to connect? Because if your message doesn't land, it's not about what you said, it's about how you delivered it. So that's episode 3 of the communication series. In the next one, we'll decode body language, the silent speaker. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We are only getting started. Till then, keep your tone kind, your pauses confident, and your delivery undeniably you.